So this Rockwell thing is taking a long time, and I'm trying to think of alternatives. Um, Only the top half of the gas bags needs to be Rockwell, because that's the only thing that's in danger from lightning. So I do have the wool farm. I could like re-dye all the sheep light gray and clip a bunch of wool. That's one option. Another option is to use a color other than light gray. If I use white, Rockwell dyes really easy. One bone meal will dye 8 Rockwell. And we have like so much bones, it's crazy. So I could make the gas bags white, but I think I don't really want them white. I really think I want them light gray. Or I could also go with like an entirely different color. I'm afraid if I make them white, they're gonna look too much like the white on the buildings, which is of course white wool. So I think to speed things up, I'm going to make the bottom of these guys out of gray wool or light gray wool, which means I need to dye the sheep and reload the shears. So first things first is let's go get some iron and reload the shears. If you haven't noticed, I love my faith plates, my aerial faith plates. They're awesome. Need to put some of this stuff away. I'll put it there for now. You can go there. I don't know why I'm carrying you. You can go there. You can go there. Don't need those. They can go here. So I'm going to need some black dye and some bone meal. So let's get some bone meal. Mob drops. That should be enough. You can make like bone meal better using a macerator. You can make more from a bone. However, we have so many bones that from the experience grinder that it's really not necessary. Okay, so now we need some squid ink. Like approximately 8. I'll make 7. I'll leave one of the sheep white. Come on, Squiddy. That's 5. Pretty good so far. Jetpacks are awesome to get out of the water fast. 6. Why you only drop 1? Seven. Good enough. Okay, so I need shears in the shearing machines, and I need to dye them light gray. Now, is light gray made like this? That's gray. See, I've got too much now. There's light gray. I want one more light gray. You know, I will dye them all light gray. I still want to I don't like this roof and these fences. I need to redo that. Just haven't got around to it yet. we go. Light gray sheep. And you could be light gray too. Then we need a whole bunch of shears. Move it, you. I should have a better way of putting shears in these guys. I guess I could just load them up. I could put like 9 shears per deployer. They're all gonna get used roughly equally though. It's a lot of partially used shears to have laying around. It offends my sensibilities. I like to use one tool till it's unusable and then start on a fresh one, rather than use a little bit of each one. It just seems like a waste to me. Oops, don't want to touch the gate. One more? What did I miss? Was it you? No? Why do I have an extra? Any lights on? I think they're all off. That's really weird. I missed one, I thought. It looks like all the lights are off. Very, very weird. I don't know, I'm stuck. That one. I must have missed one, but why is it not? Oh, you know what? I had a pair of shears on me that I've been using for building. Alright, throw the switch. Throw the switch. Okay, it's running. And we'll grab the gray rock wool. There we go. So now we're going to swap out the rock wool that's up there already. First of all, though, we're going to put the light gray dye away. Does it go in this one? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's gray dye. Of course, I don't have one. Alright, so we'll put the bone meal and the gray dye in there. And then we'll get our wand of equal exchange, which I have left conveniently, probably in my personal safe. Or inconveniently. I haven't moved that. I need to move that up yet. And it's going to run out real soon, but we have another one. We're going to place a wool, and we're going to go equal exchange to that wool. And now the trick is to exchange all of these and be able to tell the difference. Yeah, so let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stacks of light gray wool in our inventory. Yeah, this thing's gonna run out real fast. Yep, it's gone. Okay, so starting in that back corner, go grab the other wand. Where'd it go? There it is. shift click. You know, this might miss some of them, but that won't be a big deal. Alright, so now I should have, oh, see, should be 10 stacks total, but I don't know. Rock wool, I've still got a stack and a half of regular wool, but I don't know how much I used. I had stuff in there, so I'm going to put the rock wool away, and we'll use that for the top. And I'm going to refill this thing here. Check my power levels. Good, good. And then I'm going to get some... Where did I put my regular wool? Oh yeah, I put it in here. So we're going to stuff that dude full of regular wool. Not full, but mostly full. And he will continue to build out of regular wool. Seven stacks, we'll see how high he goes. And away he goes. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. I am building Gasbags. You see I already have the middle one. There's actually one forward of that too. Center one's going to be a little bit smaller. And this is how I'm doing them. I have a turtle. His name is George. And he has a program to build spheres. It's called sdbuild. I found it online, and it's by Timothy Goddard. And yeah, he made this program that makes spheres. There's a few different ones out there, but I'd used this one in the past, and it works pretty good. All you have to do is make sure your turtle has fuel and blocks, and then you type sdbuild, and you can type in sphere or dome. I'm building a sphere, so I'll type in sphere, and then the radius you want. This one's going to be 14, and then you hit enter, and then he starts building. And if he runs into something, he'll stop and wait for further instructions, wait for you to restart him by hitting enter. If he runs out of blocks, he'll stop and wait for more blocks. Unfortunately, if his chunks get unloaded, the program ends. So you want to use a chunk loader, and should be big enough. You know what? We're just gonna be on the safe side and make them 25 chunks. And away he builds. And he'll keep going till he runs out of materials, then he'll stop and ask for more. And I'm going to make the top half of the dome out of rock wool when he gets up there. Boy, making slag takes a long time. I had a loop going. First I made a barrel full of sand. I actually went through 2 barrels full of sand, and they had a loop going with sand being fed into an induction smelter, thermal expansion smelter, and ingots being macerated in a rotary macerator, and then being fed in a loop back into the smelter to be resmelted and then macerated again. And the slag went into a barrel, and I think I got around 13 stacks of slag for a barrel of sand and a whole bunch of energy. And it takes about 15 stacks. No, wait, how many? Yeah, around 15 or 16 stacks. No, that's not right. It's more than that. It's like 25 stacks to do the top half of one of these domes. The whole dome is over wait, let me plug it in the calculator. These 17 radius domes used 55.8 stacks of material. So yeah, it was like around 26 stacks of slag just to do the top half in rock wool. It's pretty crazy. So my numbers seemed a little bit off. I was going to have 3 equal-sized gas bags, but that would have made the back one extend past the end of the hull, and I didn't really want that, so I'm making the back one a bit smaller, and hopefully it'll look alright. If it doesn't, I might actually make the front one a bit smaller too, which would mean tearing it down and rebuilding it, which sounds like a pain, but it really wouldn't be that bad in that I could use a filler to take it down and then the sphere builder to rebuild it. I've also done some work on the superstructure. I actually had to tear this down a bit to build this dome, so this is getting remodeled eventually. And this I don't like, so I'm going to take it down. I like my smokestacks, kind of, but I think they should be skinnier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this forward one, and I'm going to make these center two, or the 2 remaining ones, taller. And I'm going to get rid of this whole building here. Looks too dwarvish to me. It doesn't... well, maybe I'll put in some wool and see how it looks with the wool. Let me go grab some. I actually probably have some over on the ship. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be tearing that down. I'm not liking it. I'm not feeling it. Where's our wool? So these are going to have wool and windows. So we'll see how it looks with the wool, and then probably tear it down, or tear down some of it. I'm just not feeling it. Yeah, I think it needs... It's too squat. Let's go over to our viewing platform. It's too squat, but I can't make it too tall. So yeah, we're gonna change it. I don't like it. I think I'll bring down this floor here down closer to deck level and have a more slopey roof. So yeah, these are micro blocked, and there's this thing is a smoking block from a fire swamp, and it's really kind of... Did I get it? Yeah, I picked it up. It takes the color of the grass for the biome and just produces smoke when you put it down. Just particle effect. It's pretty cool. You can find them in fire swamps in the Twilight Forest. Be careful when you pick them up because there's always a lava pool underneath. Alright, let's just tear this down quick and gather what blocks we manage. So I'm going to tear this down, and I'm not going to record it all. I've decided that recording every minute of building the ship is going to be terribly boring. So I'm just trying to do these little spotlights as I build parts of it that are interesting. So, yeah, I'll be back when there's something interesting to show again.